I waited 3 months for this beauty. It's worth it. Ah. What's up, Spears? Sonic023 here, and today the ultimate talking Sonic figure is here. And yes, after so long, I am back to revealing Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. But before we get into the actual figure, let's look closer at the box, shall we? Alright, for starters, let's look at this part. So this part of the boxing is to display of what the ultimate talking Sonic can do. And it says try me, the hands, the stomach, and the feet. And it also says Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Ultimate Talking Sonic, and Jack Specific over here, and this is for kids 3 and up, and I'm 13. And it shows that it has 30 plus sounds and lights, which is awesome. And obviously you can see the Ultimate Talking Sonic over here, which is insane. Hello, this is awesome. And looking on the side, it shows Shadow the Hedgehog from the post-credit scene, Sonic the Hedgehog, old renders. This is the logo, and on the back here's a synopsis. Sonic is on a roll, saved the world twice, but who's counting? And has 2 besties for his team. But will they be enough to handle a devastating new threat, which is Shadow the Hedgehog fucking peak cinema? And it has the logo over here. And there's different languages for the synopsis too. And it has the Ultimate Talking Sonic on the back, which shows the whole figure on the back. It says 30 phrases and 15 points of articulation. It also says light up eyes and quills, and it shows off the 5-inch Sonic figures, which I don't have. And it's just some renders on the side too, saying Ultimate Talking Sonic down there, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 over here. There's Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. So before we actually fully open this guy up, let's remove this. How do I remove? I'm Sonic. Yeah! This is beautiful. What happens if I press this? I'm Sonic. Oh my god! What happens if I press this? It's a damn fight. There's also voice lines over here. Alright, high five! Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. But let's open this baby up! And don't forget, there's a tie at the neck. Okay, so let me just... There you go. Okay, Spears, I finally got the Ultimate Talking Sonic out of the box, and as you can see, he is humongous. But there is some stuff in the box, which I will be getting. Hold on, let me get the instructions from the box real quick. Alright, Spears, I got the instructions out. So, as you can see, these are in the instructions. It has an illustration of Sonic. Now let me open this thing. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Is this a map? What is this? Oh yeah, this is... Wow, this is a straight up map. Let's get to the figure's details and sculpting. Now as you can see, the Ultimate Talking Sonic over here, he has very nice eyes. But it has clear plastic in front of the eyes, giving it more depth and a more realistic look. Oh, that actually looks really well. And yeah, this is just... The detail is insane. And as you can see, these are the quills that light up, which we will be looking at later. And the quality on this guy, it's amazing. It's actually really good. And on the back, there is what looks like a bajillion quills that light up. And as you can see, this is the back of Sonic. Ayo. And there's a switch over here. Right now it's in the try me mode. And remember that tab I pulled out? It was connected to this. Yeah, that hole over here. And it shows Sonic's tail, which is very nicely sculpted. And the sculpting on the body is very nice. It has a nice fur-like texture. And I like the blue. The blue's very nice. And his torso, it kind of looks faded on the sides, but do you think I care? I waited 3 months for this thing. The torso, it looks very nice, and it kind of looks odd with these speakers, but they did try to hide it slightly. but I don't care. And as you can see on the arms, it looks very nice. And there's also some detail on the lower arm, and there is actually detail on the gloves, which I love. I meant sculpting details, not paint details. And the legs look awesome, and his shoes look super nice. And when you touch these shoes, they feel very textury. They feel nice, very satisfying. I'm not joking. Try it out for yourself. And the texture on the legs, it looks very nice. I like the paint, I like the sculpting. It's just amazing. And it's the same amount of detail over here, but I like the fact they added the yellow tabs, which is awesome. And on the back, they have these cuffs. Now looking on the bottom of the shoes, this guy's really heavy. There is actual detail over here, which look very nice, and I have actually not seen that on usual Sonic figures. Yeah, what a surprise. This guy has a little bit more detail on the shoes than the actual Sonic figure line. And getting a close up on the shoe, it just looks so nice, the detail, it just looks beautiful. Oh my, the feet just look so good. It's perfect. And yeah, that gap on the shoe is what makes him make sounds. I also forgot to mention the detail on the ears. They just look so good. And it's just awesome. Now, since we're done with detail and sculpting and paint, let's get on to the articulation. Now, let's look at the articulation at the head. So first, left and right. Let's see how he can look left and right. So he looks left this much, right this much. No, he cannot go 360, but his head looks left and right pretty decently. Now moving on to the arms, so his shoulders can go up at least this high, which is actually very impressive because this guy has wires inside. That is awesome, and I don't know if he can do a 360 like usual. So he can put his arm out this much and put his arm back this much. And it's going to be the same thing over here. You get a solid amount of articulation on this guy. And on the elbows, he can put his elbows out this much. Now do not force this guy when you're bending his elbow. It'll break. It's going to be the same story for this arm. And do the hand spin. Actually, yes, they do spin, only very limited like this. And the hands do have opening fingers, which you can make him hold anything you want other than a car. And it's going to be the same amount of articulation over here. Now moving on to the legs, he can put his leg out this much. It's still impressive for such a big figure. And he can put his leg back this much. Now his leg doesn't go back that far, but to make it look like he's running, they added knee articulation. You have to. And his knee can go back that far. But yeah, that's it. There's no swivel. Okay, I stand corrected. There is actually a swivel on the knee. I stand completely corrected. It can only go this far. Now, moving on to the final part of articulation, the feet. Earlier in the video, there was a hinge on the feet, so let's test that out. Now, because of the wiring inside this guy, that's the most you can get going back. Yeah, that's it. But going forward, yeah, that's it. It's gonna be the same thing on this foot too. Now, my question is, do the feet spin? Yes, they can spin, but not all the way around. But this guy can turn his feet pretty well. Now, before we get into the full capabilities of the Ultimate Talking Sonic, let's look at the Switch. So, as you can see, the Switch is on Try Me. Now, That's not the full capabilities yet. But this is what sound he makes when you turn it off.
I am great at resting. I rest faster than anybody.
That is really cool. And this is the sound that he makes when you fully turn them on.
I'm Sonic.
Alright guys, so let's look at the voice lines, shall we? So, first voice line.
Alright, high five.
Nice.
Gotta go fast.
Of course he says that. It's Sonic.
This is Green Hills, the greatest place on Earth. Meow?
Oh, that's funny. That's from the first and second movie, I guess. Next voice line.
Look, funny word, isn't it? Quack, quack, quack.
Movie 1.
Aw, this one is cute. Let's keep him. Holy sherbet!
That's one of my favorite voice lines so far.
Welcome to Sonic Air, the fastest way to travel. Now boarding groups 1 and 2.
Nice.
Trouble? Don't worry, everything here is completely normal.
That one scene with Ozzy. It's funny.
I gotta go fast.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's too easy. Come on, challenge me.
Oh, that is awesome.
I don't want to fight you, but you're not giving me much choice. All right, high five.
Oh, we circled back. Let's check this one out.
So, do you guys want to watch a movie or what?
I would love to. On December 20th.
Is that all you got? Take more than that to stop me. Speed limit? Oh, your planet is so weird. Today is your lucky day.
It truly is, Sonic.
Pop quiz, hotshot. The classic line. I'm a hedgehog. I feel like that's obvious.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be obvious.
The face I was born with. The confidence I picked up along the way. Alright, Eggman. You want to get fast? Let's get fast. No need to thank me, citizens. All in a night's work for...
Blue Justice. Oh, I love that voice line.
Yes, powerful. That's more like it.
Nice. I like that voice line.
We're flying. Did your butt just turn into a helicopter? Today's forecast calls for clear sunny skies and a 100% chance of adventure. So, do you guys want to watch a movie or what?
We already circled back. But there's a lot of voice lines here. Now let's check out the sound effects, which is on his feet. So let's do this one first. You push this in like this. That's that one scene where Sonic fights Knuckles. Awesome. I love these sounds. Let's check out this one. That is so cool, man. What the heck? We already circled back. Alright, Spears, since now we are done looking at the sound effects and voice lines, let's now check out the Supercharge feature. It's beautiful. Holy guacamole, that was awesome. But the lights kind of look dim, but that's because of the room lights. So let's turn off the lights and... Alright guys, now the lights are off and the camera quality sucks. Now let's get serious. Let's see this charge up effect in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it looks even more beautiful. Oh, my eyeballs are burning. That actually looks sick, bro. Alright, I'll let you guys see the effect for yourself without me yapping. Alright guys, so now we're done looking at the features, the sounds, and the details, and basically everything. Now let's see the capabilities of this guy's articulation. Alright, for the first pause, since the movie's going to be based off Sonic Adventure 2, I made that funny pose that Sonic did in the Sonic Adventure games. I think Sonic Adventure 1, I guess? This is the Sonic Adventure 1 pose, I guess? But this is a pretty iconic pose, let's be real. Now, as you can see, this pose is like a combat-ish pose. So this pose is kind of like Sonic getting ready to battle. That's what I imagined. Now, this pose is supposed to be Sonic running. And yeah, I have to hold him up. Because, I mean, usually I'm the master at balancing, but, yeah, that ain't happening here. But as you can see, it's Sonic doing his iconic running pose. And I can't make his arms totally go out because of the wires inside, but you gotta get creative when you're making poses. Now, since he has opening and closing hands, I made him hold a ring. And it was hard to get him to hold that ring. But it would make sense to make him hold something a little bit bigger, like this random pop tube I have lying around. Or he could hold some scissors. Or he could hold a pencil. Now, let's do some size comparison. So, starting off with the 4-inch Sonic Movie 2 figures. Oh my lord. Sonic looks like an actual fetus. When I said the last time Tails looked like a fetus, oh my goodness. Hold on, let me... Oh! Okay, yeah, Tails looks like a total fetus. Nah, what? Nah, but Tails looks so short compared to Sonic. I mean, the ultimate talking Sonic, and let's get Knuckles out. He still looks tiny! Maybe my Super Sonic will change something. No, it won't change anything. Why not the 5-inch line? Hold on. Maybe the 5-inch figures will have a... Okay, no. 5-inch Sonic looks like a newborn! Now, what if I get the Doomslayer out? Oh my... Bro. The Doomslayer looks like a toddler. Compared to Sonic! How about my T13 figures? Maybe they'll be any different. And yet, he's still... my T13 figure is... He's dwarfed. Everybody here is dwarfed. But... I have one last trick up my sleeve. One of my biggest figures yet. It is the bootleg SH Figure Arts Mechagodzilla figure. Let's see. Will it... Nah, he just looks like a kid. Mechagodzilla looks like a kid compared to the ultimate talking Sonic. And finally, for the last size comparison for today, I am going to compare this guy to modern Sonic. Hopefully it is the same as before. It is different. He's still short. Alright speeders, before fully ending the video, there's one more thing I need to show you guys. As you can see over here, this is Sonic's quills, right? I showed that to you already. But that's where you can access his batteries. Yes, this is where his battery compartment is, if you didn't know. Yeah. So you just pull off his quills like that. No screws attached. And then you'll get to this part, which you're gonna have to screw. And then open it. And if you're wondering, no, this thing's screws don't fall out. That's actually a built-in feature that Jakks Pacific did themselves, which I am impressed. But as you can see back here, It uses AAA's. Yeah, AAA's. And it comes with it, so yeah, Duracell AAA batteries. Now let's get a close-up look. As you can see, there's a string here. Now if you're wondering what the string is for, it's to pull the batteries out, like this. Now he's off, we can show how you can pull the batteries out. So yeah, that's how you do it. You pull that strap there and yeah, the batteries come out. Alright speeders, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Subscribe to the YouTubers on the screen. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on another video.